The U.S. military is reviewing rapid deployment capabilities amid evolving security challenges in the Middle East. U.S. forces have conducted rapid HIMARS deployment drills to improve operational readiness. The U.S. military continues to expand the role of HIMARS in response to changing battlefield requirements. Recent regional tensions have renewed focus on protecting U.S. forces and allied assets. U.S. Marines conducted a high-mobility artillery rocket system rapid insertion, or HIRAIN, exercise. The drill tested the rapid deployment of HIMARS in operational conditions. The exercise took place within the U.S. Central Command Area of Responsibility. CENTCOM oversees U.S. military operations across the Middle East. Marines transported an M142 HIMARS launcher aboard a C-130 Hercules aircraft for the exercise. The drill validated rapid airlift and deployment procedures. The exercise demonstrated the ability to quickly position HIMARS using tactical airlift. The concept is designed to improve operational responsiveness. The drill was conducted on July 3, before Iran's reported strike on a U.S. base in Kuwait. The timing preceded the latest regional escalation. Enables rapid air deployment of HIMARS. Supports operations from short or improvised airstrips. Reduces time between landing and launch. Improves survivability through rapid relocation. Makes launchers harder to detect and target. Extends precision strike capability to remote areas. Provides greater flexibility across dispersed battlefields. Reduces dependence on fixed missile bases. The growing emphasis on long-range precision strikes has increased the importance of HIMARS. The system remains a key part of U.S. long-range firepower. U.S. force design reforms have placed greater emphasis on missile systems over heavy armor. The changes are intended to improve battlefield flexibility. Rapid deployment makes HIMARS more difficult to locate and target. Mobility is a key element of its operational concept. The war in Ukraine has highlighted the effectiveness of precision rocket artillery. HIMARS has played a significant role in long-range strike operations. Viral footage circulating online claims to show Iranian ballistic missiles striking a U.S. airbase in Jordan during the latest phase of the conflict. The videos appear to show multiple missiles evading or overwhelming U.S. Patriot air defense interceptors before reaching their targets. The clips have been widely shared across social media, though their exact location has not been independently verified. Military analysts believe the footage may show Azra Air Base or Prince Hassan Air Base rather than King Faisal Air Base. Iran has repeatedly targeted U.S.-linked military facilities in Jordan as fighting between Washington and Tehran continues to escalate. Tehran insists its missile and drone campaign is aimed exclusively at American military forces and not the Jordanian people. Iranian state media described the attacks as part of a sustained retaliatory military operation against U.S. forces in the region. The latest strikes come amid successive waves of Iranian missile and drone operations across multiple locations in the Middle East. Another viral video claims to show a Shahd drone striking a U.S. military facility inside Kuwait. The footage allegedly captures a large explosion after the drone appears to breach U.S. air defenses. So far, neither U.S. nor Jordanian officials have officially confirmed the authenticity of the viral strike videos. The missile campaign continues to intensify as the United States and Iran exchange fresh rounds of military strikes across the Gulf. Iran says it has launched a new wave of drone strikes targeting the U.S. Azra Air Base in Jordan. According to Tehran, the attack was aimed at positions housing U.S. fighter jets inside the base. Iran also claims the drone operation targeted accommodation facilities used by American troops. The Iranian military further alleges that a major U.S. equipment hangar was struck during the latest raid. Tehran says the Azra operation forms part of its continuing campaign against U.S. military bases across the region. Iran adds that this latest assault follows 6 earlier waves of attacks on American targets. IRGC statement read, and I quote, "The hangars for American F-15, 16, and 35 fighter jets and a number of US MQ-9 strategic drones at the Azra base in Jordan were destroyed. People of Jordan, as of this dawn, the wickedness of the child-killing US Army against our nation has been renewed. In response to the crimes of the Great Satan, the bulk of which are carried out using American bases on Jordanian soil, the fighters of the IRGC Aerospace Force, in a retaliatory attack on the American base in Azraq during the 6th wave of Operation Nasr 2 with the code YA Allah, destroyed the hangars for F-15, 16, and 35 fighter jets and a number of US MQ-9 strategic drones at this base. The Holy Land of Jordan is the path of the prophets and is not a place for occupiers and international criminals. The Islamic Ummah expects you, the noble and zealous people who have witnessed the crimes of America and the Zionist regime against oppressed Palestine more than any other nation, to end the presence of the great Satan's army on your soil and not allow that Holy Land to be the origin of aggressive attacks on the territory of Islamic countries and bullying against the Palestinian nation. Do not miss any opportunity to destroy American institutions and expel the occupying American army from Jordan." Unquote. Iran has accused Washington of repeatedly violating the ceasefire through fresh military actions. The Iranian military says it will retaliate against any attack on its land, territorial waters, or airspace.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.